Hello guys, it is me, FusionHadesEvolution, and finally, yes, I am back in business. I'm finally back in the YouTube channel, obviously, making some more videos after a very long break of a hiatus, in a way, of no videos. It was about a month or two ago, since I've made my last video, and it was on this bait right here. The very limited edition Golden Diablo Nemesis XD. Pretty cool bay. It was hard to get, but I did an unboxing on it to celebrate something, obviously. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's been a very long time since I've done a video, as I said 1/2 months ago. But now I am back. And the question is, why have I been absent for so long? Maybe 1/2 months. Maybe that's not really a long time. But I guess it very well could be because, some people probably have forgotten about me. Maybe not everybody, obviously, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. If you stop doing videos, not a lot of people will start paying attention to you. And the people who keep on making videos at that certain time, they will get views and they will get watched. Their videos will get watched. Their subscribers will also go up, and etc. Well, the first reason is school. Basically, late April/May, really somewhere along April and to the end of May, which is now, it was very hard for me to multitask. Some YouTube bladers have been able to multitask and have been able to keep up with school, most likely, and do videos at the same time, and still keep up with YouTube activity from other bladers and stuff like that. And yes, I have had recent activity on YouTube, I just have not been able to make videos, so I am caught up of what's going on in YouTube, involving bladers, obviously, and Beyblade. But I just haven't been making videos lately, so that's what's been going on. But as I said, school is part of the problem, and since my birthday is kind of right after school ends, which was May 24th, it's been a couple of days now. My birthday's on June 6th, by the way. It's coming up pretty soon. And since it's kind of right after, my final grades from school will really affect what I get in June 6th, which will be my birthday. So if I get bad grades, I will probably either not get as much money or I won't get gifts. Or as many gifts. I know that kind of sounds weird and maybe even stereotypical in a way or two, but it kind of just happens to be that way. But yeah. And also, since I've been trying to, have really good grades, I was not able to also do videos at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm sure other people have not been able to make as many videos lately, but congratulations to the people who have been able to multitask. I know a few people, for example, Exotics King, he has been making several videos, and school is still going on at his part of the United States because he lives in the United States, and I know there are some parts of the U.S. where school is still on right now. For example, Exotics King, the date in which school will end for him is June 6th, ironically my birthday, and he's a really good friend, internet friend of mine. So yeah, the second reason was my phone. It had some restrictions, and since the password was forgotten, Safari and the camera were blocked. So with also schoolwork, it had to be done. I did not have time to, I didn't have a lot of time to fix my phone and try to think of ideas. Just recently, I have been able to fix it, so I'm finally back in business with my legal combos, and other stuff will come as well, so yeah. This is a 0G legal Beyblade combo. It features parts from Samurai Ifraid the Super Rare Random Booster Volume 10G Phoenix, Elevator 230, just circle flat, a regular 230 track, that is the only thing in this bay that is not, 0G, and then WSF from Archer Gargle, or Archer Gargle SA165 WSF, which is the Random Booster Volume 2 0G Super Rare Bay, and it stands for White Semi-Flat. So really, it's almost a complete 0G bay, an illegal 0G bay, except for the 230 track. And this bay's name is Samurai Ifraid Elevator 230 version 2 White Semi-Flat. I'll explain really quickly why that is the name. Well, you can call this the second Samurai Ifraid, and the reason is, well, I'm sure you guys know how the crystal wheel stands for. The crystal wheel stands for, the first name of the bay. For example, Samurai. I'm trying to think of others. Shinobi, Gladiator, and so on and so forth. I can name others, but I'm sure you know what I mean. And then the chrome wheel, for example, Pegarodos, Oroja, Reviser, Ifraid, and so on and so forth, it would be the second name. In a way, the last name. But yeah, for example, the crystal wheel, first name, Guardian. The chrome wheel, last/second name, Reviser. You make them up, or you make the name, and it's called Guardian Reviser. The bay would be called that, but yeah. In this case, there's no chrome wheel, just like my recent illegal bay combo. It's not recent, but my previous one, really. And in this case, the stone face stands out because, well, that is the only thing that can make up for that second name. It's Ifraid. The chrome wheel and the stone face, always, if it's not, well, what I'm trying to say is that if it's a Takaratomi release bay and it's not a customized bay, a non-customized 0G bay, the chrome wheel and the stone face have the same name. For example, Samurai Ifraid, the Ifraid chrome wheel and the Ifraid stone face, they have the same name. In this case, the chrome wheel is not there, so the Ifraid stone face takes its place, really, and that is why I call it the second Samurai Ifraid. Both names are made up, just in a little bit of a different way. Also, the crystal wheel is down in chrome up mode, because the chrome wheel is up, and chrome down is the way in which the chrome wheel will be at the bottom. So I hope that made sense. Also, E230 version 2, you know how Phoenix E230 GCF has a different 230 track instead of this one? And let me show you, in fact. This 230 and this 230 from E230, they're different. And the disc would be unstable and it would move up and down and even go side to side a little bit if I use the other 230, the 0G 230. But the non-0G 230 makes this disc stable and non-movable. That is why I call it E230 version 2. And last but not least, WSF is from Archer Gargle. Sorry it took so long on that, but finally, without further ado, I will unscrew the bay and go on with my regular setup of illegal bay combos. This could take a while, but I'm just doing that because I really like doing setups. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is a pretty good setup of Samurai Ifraid version 2, E230 version 2, WSF. First off is the Ifraid stone face from the original Samurai Ifraid W145 circle flat. You can get that stone face anywhere, but in this case you can use any stone face. A metal stone face would be a little bit better because it's the same height as a stone face. It only adds a little bit more weight. But in my previous illegal bay combo, I used a gory metal stone face, and I wanted to change things up a bit. So this was a combo that I had to do a long time ago, before that big break began of doing no videos. So basically, my plan there was to have a non-metal stone face combo, a 0G combo obviously, but yeah, it worked. You can use any stone face and even any metal stone face though. I've tried regular faces and it doesn't work, so even if it did work, it could possibly be a miscalculation on my point, but I believe it will not work. A regular face obviously. And the metal face, well, I don't have any, but I'm sure they might work. I'm not sure though. It will be up to you guys to test that, but yeah. This is the Samurai Crystal Wheel from Samurai Ifraid W145CF. This one is from Samurai Ifraid W145CF. You can get that Samurai Crystal Wheel from either Samurai Pegasus W105R2F or the other versions of Samurai Ifraid. There's the regular version and then other versions in a couple of sets from the 0G toy line. Here you have the 230 track. Well, really the E track. This is elevator because it goes up and down on this disc. And it can move side to side a little bit. But yeah, this is E and it stands for elevator, and it's from E230, which is elevator 230. I wanted to do an E230 version 2 a long time ago, but unfortunately I couldn't because of that hiatus, and also because of trying to make other creative illegal bait combos. But finally I can. You can have E230 from Phoenix and the Samurai Saramanda E230 ES, which is a rare bait in a 0G Random Booster Volume 1 series. You can also get it from either the BBG24 or the BBG25 DX set from 0G. I don't know which one it has, but there's a green E230 for sure. Then there is the regular 230 track. You can get this from a lot of bays. I know there's one 4D bay that has it. For example, Fast Sagittario. There might be more. And it comes from Metal Masters as well. This one comes from Flame Bixes. In a few Random Booster Volume 1 and 2 0G bays, 230 is there, so you can get them from there as well. And WSF, you can get from Random Booster Volume 2 0G, either Archer Gargoyle or the rare bay that contains WSF. And I don't remember the name very well, so I'm sorry about that. But this one comes from WSF. Now it's time to make the bay. I'm hoping to have enough time to do a test launch. Notice that in order for this bay to work, you have to put the E in a certain way. There's two ways you can do it, obviously, because you can flip it, but only one way will work. So just try to make sure that you have the right one. But yeah, as you can see, this is Samurai Ifraid version 2 E230 version 2 WSF. And it is different from this E230 because this disc is stable and also it doesn't move, obviously. But yeah, I will do a quick hand spinning version. And now I will do a launch version. Since I don't have a lot of time, obviously, I'm just trying to make these test launches quick, but I'm sure you get the idea of how Samurai Ifraid version 2, well, my version of Samurai Ifraid version 2, how it will go. It can also spin to the left, but you have to make sure you do it right. In this case, I did not do it right. Hopefully I can, though. There. It can also spin to the left, as you can see, but it really will not make any difference. The E part of E230 version 2 sticks out more than the Samurai Crystal Wheel, so it will get damaged more. And 230, the 230 part of E230 version 2, it sticks out as well, so it could be damaged by anything. But yeah, that is Samurai Ifraid version 2, E230 version 2, WSF. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and favorite the video. Also share the video because this is an awesome combo. And FusionHadesEvolution, signing out.